Hey guys, it's Jay. So, kind of just want to come on here and kind of give my, I guess you could say, my review on the first episode of Mix Nine. To be honest with you, I was definitely on the fence on watching Mix Nine and the unit because of, my distaste of survival shows, but I've heard so much about it and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what? Let me give it a chance. Um, so yeah, I think I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch the unit tonight. If I mean, I'll probably watch it because I think I might just watch the unit tonight. But I'm not sure if there's another episode for Mix Nine out. I think there might be, but I just only watched the first episode and that was like almost 2 hours. So I'm just like, oh my god. So okay, so honestly, I'm not really sure what the concept for this show is because unlike the unit where it's, you know, failed idols, Mixed Nine is mostly trainees, but they do have people who are in groups that have debuted are on the show because I know Luna's on the show, K and K's on the show, and things like that. So I think it's more so just training. So I think yeah, it's more so just trainees. But like I said, if you have debuted in the group, and it's possible that you might be on the show as well. So basically, the first episode was just him and CL. We're going to all these different companies and just going through the audition process. You know, they'll have whatever, I guess, whatever, how many amount of trainees that the CEO wants to, try to see if they can get on the show. So it can be two people, it can be a group, like, like 11 people. It really depends on the CEO or whatever. And like I said, the least the companies that I've seen so far are small companies. So no big companies. And I don't even think any big companies are really on this show, to be honest with you. So I think for the most part, all the companies on here are going to be small. Um, so yeah, so that's just basically that. Uh, let's see. Honestly, watching the show, like I don't know if I'm gonna really give blow by blow because it was 2 hours. So basically, um, I can't remember all the companies, but I remember they went to Banana Culture. I don't know why I almost said Banana Republic, but Banana Culture, and they had two guys audition, and one of them was in C Clown, and I honestly, until they said so, I didn't recognize him. I was like, oh my god, like he looks completely different than when he was in the group. And mind you, like C Clown only been disbanded since 2015. So just seeing him now, I was like, I honestly did not recognize him at all. I honestly didn't. I mean, he didn't really do all that great, but YG gave him a chance. Oh, I meant to explain. So basically, how this, I guess, the first part, how this goes. They go through each company, and they'll pick whoever they're going to have, be on the show. So they have two buses. They have the debuting bus, which is only have like 9 seats, and they have just the training bus where it's like just everyone else. So out of the people that they decide to pick for the show, either one or none will make it on the debut bus, and then everyone else will be on the training bus. That's basically how it is. So they went to another company like out in like the mountains. It was FM Entertainment, and they had these three guys. I think they only had three trainees and stuff like that. And just seeing a lot of the companies that have been on, at least of the first episode, a lot of them don't have a lot of money. Their struggle is really like financial. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it was just kind of sad to see, these people that, want their trainees to do well, but it's also hard to maintain a company when you don't have the funds. I mean, I can only imagine how much money it costs to start up a company, or just an entertainment company period, but especially in Korea when there's so much competition. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine just, financial struggle, and then, making sure your trainees are okay, and, things like that. So it was pretty sad to see. That was like an issue for a lot of the a lot of the companies. Um, and let's see, one of the companies they went to was Brave Brothers Entertainment. Now, I did not know this, but I did not know that Brave Brothers originally was a YG producer. I had no idea. I so when they were saying that they knew each other, I'm thinking, oh, okay, they just like knew each other, but I had no idea that he was on YG until 2007, and then it had been 10 years since he had left, to start his own company and things like that. So I was definitely, like I said, I had absolutely no idea, and so um, I'm not sure if the people not I don't I'm not sure if the people that they have on the girls that they trained were some of the Brave Girl members. I don't remember because I don't follow the group like that, so I don't know their names. Um, or maybe I'm thinking about the unit. Maybe they're on the unit. I could be wrong, but either way, it was definitely awkward just seeing them two interact with each other. You can kind of feel like there's like some awkwardness, some kind of a little bit of tension. So I'm assuming that maybe them two didn't really have good terms with each other when he left back in 2007. I'm assuming. I have no idea. Um, so that was kind of weird. Yeah, and then of course one thing that kind of irritated me was just I honestly feel like YG is probably the reason why I maybe won't continue watching the show. I understand that he is a CEO. Well, I don't know if he's even CEO of YG anymore. I think it's someone else. But either way, you started YG Entertainment, and you started all these groups. I got you, but just I feel like he was pretty harsh to certain people. And I feel like at one point, it was a girl that was on K Superstar K when she was 11, and I think something happened. She left the show. I don't remember because I don't watch Superstar K or anything like that. And I actually liked her. Like I liked her voice, and I liked, she was very emotional while singing the song. I think that was the song she sang when she was on the show, but he didn't pick her because he was like, I want to exclude people that were on audition shows before. I'm just like, okay, but you don't want someone that was already on an audition show, but you're going to pick people that already have debuted. Okay, YG. And then just seeing how he was with certain girl groups, I'm just like, oh God, I don't like, I honestly do not like YG. Like, as a YG stan, I don't like him. I really don't. And this show is making me like not like him even more. Because just how harsh he was. He was very harsh and very blunt. Like I'll give him credit that he wasn't shooting the shit with people. He kept it 100, but at the same time I feel like his critiques were a little harsh. And from what I understand, from what I've been told, that he was very harsh when it came to Luna. And I didn't, like I said, I haven't watched the episode, but to my honestly, like I said, I'm not the hugest fan of Luna because the songs I've heard are not really my thing. But you honestly have to respect their hustle. I mean, these girls, this group has built a huge following and they haven't debuted yet. Like they've released, like every single month they've released a song, and I think their name started brewing like 2016. So at least over a year now, almost over a year, they've had people talking about them and people getting into them and things like that. And I know like the subunit Odd Eye Circle, a lot of people have been talking about them. So that only kind of makes me want to check out their actual debut. But the fact that he wasn't really feeling their concept, I'm like, what? Like, okay, YG. Again, it's just another reason why it makes me not like YG, and it makes me not want to watch this show. Um, that's my honest opinion. It's just like I just wish it wasn't him doing the auditioning process. I just really wish it was. I just wish he just put his name on it and kept it pushing, I would have been fine. But the fact that I have to literally sit here and watch him and go through this whole process, I'm not with it because I wasn't feeling it, just how he was doing winner and icon, doing, mix and match and win and shit like that. Like how he treats his own trainees, and then the fact that, he's making these comments to these other trainees and shit like that. And then I honestly feel like CL hasn't been able to, I mean, at least that's maybe just with the, editing and shit, but she hasn't really, I haven't really been able to see any like much comments from her much. And I really wish it was. I really wish I did, because I'm like, what's the point of having her on here if I don't really get to see how she feels about these trainees? It's all mostly YG. You know what I'm saying? I mean, being the fact that she is CL and she was in one of the biggest groups, I would really like to see her opinion on these groups. You know what I'm saying? On these trainees and stuff like that. So, like I said, I don't know. I might check out the next episode, but if it's anything like what I originally saw, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna continue watching it. From also what I've heard about the unit is that the unit is better. They're not as harsh. I mean, I heard that Taemin and Hyuna aren't fucking around on that show. But I did hear that Rain is more nicer. So I think I might check out the unit just to see what's up. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to continue Mix 9 because it's just YG. Like he's the reason why I probably won't continue watching the show. I'm gonna just keep it all the way 100 just because of him. Had it just been someone else in place of him, I probably would probably watch it, but no, not if he's on it, no. So yeah, so like I said, I didn't really want to make this video too long. I just want to kind of just give my opinion on the first episode of Mix 9 that I watched. I think like I said, I think the second episode might be out, so I'll probably check that out sometime tomorrow. And I'm gonna check out the unit, and then I'm gonna just do another one of these and give him my opinions on the unit. Um, yeah, so if you have watched one or the other or both shows, tell me your opinion. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Is there someone on these shows that you know of and you're like, rooting for, things like that? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.